Hey guys, what's going on? Mouse here. So we finally got a new Cha. Unfortunately, we don't have artifacts for her just yet. We do have a curse set with defense and obsidian set with defense, but I think we do need to make some infamy set. I already have one good piece here with defense main stat and pretty decent substats here. So I'm gonna upload my test on Chahi in probably maybe in a day or two. I haven't finished testing it yet, but I do know that I'm gonna use infamy set based on the theory craft I did, but I want to confirm that first before I make a content about it. So I'm gonna start with the left side, and luckily we already have a permanent artifact crafting feature right here, so we can freely create artifacts. Although we cannot choose all the substats, we can choose the main stat and we can choose up to 2 substats right here. So to start, we just have to go to crafting, of course, and then choose the set that we want to create, and then we have to choose the piece we want to make. So I think I still need to have an armor, although armor would be a bit difficult, honestly, because we only have one substats here, defense, and we can probably choose one, maybe a damage increase. If you want to just craft an artifact and just leave it to RNG, you can of course just keep on crafting here using these mats that you can get from Anchor Dungeon, Instance Dungeons, you can get them. But if you want to control the stats, you can choose a substat here, but you have to have these mats that you can also get from the Instance and Anchor Dungeons. So in order to craft an artifact, we just have to do this, choose a substat, and then if we want 2 substats, then we have to spend more of these mats. And unfortunately, we don't have this yet, but I think it's for sale in the shop, so we actually can try to purchase one right here. What do we do? All right, we got it. Another pay to win shit right here, but yeah, kind of need to. We have our infamy armor here, then we choose the main stat, which is going to be the defense. We want the defense percent substat, and for the secondary one, I think I should go for a damage increase, maybe. Yeah, I'll just go for damage increase. So the gold cost is quite cheap, but these mats are probably very rare, so we have to be very lucky here. All right, let's try to craft. Let's go. Another gacha stuff right here. So yeah, that's actually bad, but maybe we get lucky with rolls. Enhance it, hopefully we get some defense. Holy fuck, attack, damage reduction. So our first attempt already failed. Let's go ahead and make another one. Defense and defense percent, damage increase, infamy armor, MP consumption reduction and additional MP. Please enhance. Fuck! Wow. Wow. This is a fucking scam. Let's try again. Give me at least 3 good substats. Defense penetration, not so bad. Shit, bro. Defense percent. And then damage increase. Then maybe another defense percent. Yes. So damage increase plus 2 defense percent. So I think I'm gonna go with this for now. So next one, we have to make infamy gloves here. Try to get attack because that will give us more total power, and then substats, of course, we're gonna go with defense and defense percent. We still have 2 attempts. Hopefully we get a good one. HP. Why do I feel like this is... Anyway, nothing we can do about that. Seriously, guys. Defense percent. It's okay if you don't have a perfect one, but wow. Okay, so we have to make another one because that's really bad. I think there's something going on here. All right, another attempt. Maybe we get the 4 substats. Critical hit rate. That's pretty decent. This is actually painful, guys. Might go to 4 damage reduction. Hopefully not. Crit rate, not bad. Defense percent, not bad. Crit rate, not bad. Another defense percent. Crit rate, +3. Not the best one, but it's fine. It's fine. Because we don't have any crit rate from our artifacts anyway. So I think that's still fine. We can still remove 1 crit rate core. Maybe we get the crit rate substats from the boots or something. So we need to make boots next. We kind of have to... This is monthly. And actually, let's just buy 2 pieces. We're trying to save some money. We'll only purchase 2 attempts. Confirm targeting, target crafting. And then we choose another substats. We'll try to get defense because crit damage is very easy to get. And we'll try to get some defense maybe. And probably we can go for crit rate because the gloves we have already has lots of crit rate. So we might be able to get 1 crit rate here that we can enchant. So we can be at around 8k or 9k crit rate. Good substats. That's fine. Let's equip this. Give me some luck. HP. Crit rate. Attack. This is too much. But we don't have a choice. 1 last attempt here. Give me 4 good substats. Anyway, we might get 4 defense. HP. Then defense. Crit rate. HP. Okay, so we have 5 more attempts. Why is it always giving me that HP? This is crazy. Okay, HP again. MP. Oh no. Oh no. This is unreal, guys. This is unreal. Feel something's going on here. Let's try to use damage increase. Maybe if I choose crit rate, it will give us HP. So let's try to do damage increase this time. We might get a crit rate substats. Oh, there you go. Crit rate substats. And additional MP. Bro! This is a scam. This is a fucking scam. Defense, damage increase, and defense penetration. This is it. Let's equip it first. Defense pen, not bad. Defense. Damage increase, not bad so far. Give me the perfect one. I don't think I'm gonna have enough defense percent. I mean defense, but yeah. Just check. So I have a pretty decent infamy earrings here. And I need to make a water one actually. That is one of the highest priorities. So let's just finish the right side as well. And we get water damage, defense percent, and defense. Alright, let's go. Oops, crit damage. Not bad. Defense. Alright, not bad. And then we would need another one here, which is actually pretty decent already. We only have 35k defense though. Necklace, my friend. HP for total power. And then we get defense percent. Then get defense. Alright, let's try this. Well, let's go. Crit damage, and there's another HP again. Shit! All right. So most of our pieces have one mistake, which is probably fine. Defense 1, defense 2. We have HP 2, 3. We might need to make another one for this. Although it might be difficult to get the pieces we need. This one too. I think it's fine though. So our defense now is 37k, and we can still use some enchantments, of course. So we only ended up with around 39k defense. I haven't enchanted all the substats yet, but here's the stats currently. I'm gonna try this out later. We might need some MP consumption reduction actually. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try. So yeah, basically that's it. Artifact crafting. I would probably try to attempt more soon, but I'm gonna take my time here and try to farm it and see whether the drop rate is actually very, very low, because this thing is not going away. But for spenders out there who wants to really make the perfect pieces right now, you can go ahead and craft your artifacts. It's gonna help a lot. And just for comparison, let me just check here. If I change this to my obsidian set, which are all level 75 right now, I already have more defense and better stats, I feel, because most of these are perfect, almost perfect pieces. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this video helped and gave you an idea on how to do artifact crafting and whether it's worth it for you guys or not. All right, thanks so much. See you on the next one.